This obstacle here is at the 16-mile mark. Tons of fun. Okay. All right, I want to talk to you about something that just came to my attention and may not be the attention of everyone, or maybe they already know. I'm sorry. But I would like to talk about one of my favorite roads, and that's Illabot Creek Road that I'm currently on. And I have been coming up here since 2009. And I've noticed that each year that I come up here, it's a little worse. Vegetation's growing in more, the road's deteriorating more. There's an actual section where the road's just falling off into the creek. That's a ticking time bomb before the road becomes impassable. There's a plethora of lakes up here, and other, there's tons of activities. There's hiking, hunting. There's people with e-bikes and mountain bikes that come up here. There's the adventure bike crowd that come up here. You name it. You've got your outdoor groups that come up here, and I realized that nobody's maintaining this road. So I reached out to the United States Forestry Service, and a few days later I got an email from one of their public affairs officers out of Darrington, Washington, stating that 10 years ago they decided to decommission this road, and the only reason that this road is open is due to volunteer work. Well, I don't know what the scope of the volunteer work is, but the fact that the road is literally falling apart about 1.5 miles from the Slide Lake trailhead tells me that that requires some skill. I mean, I'd imagine that requires some knowledge of road repair. I emailed Bob Ferguson requesting assistance to get this place back on the radar of the USFS, to get this place opened back up. This is a road that accesses hundreds and hundreds of miles of trails, thousands of acres of pure wilderness for all to enjoy, and we can't let that go away, guys. This is a generational place. I mean, people have been taking their families here, and then their families take their kids here, and so on and so forth. And to let it all go to waste, it's not fair. And this is not a trail that's only used by 1 or 2 people. Anytime you come up to the Slide Lake trailhead, there's vehicles. There's people, there's vehicles. Monday through Sunday, there's somebody here. You can go to WTA.org, All Trails, Google.com. You're going to find people talking about Slide Lake, Illabot Creek Road, you name it. The lake's past it, and it's a commonly used area. And the logging road from the pavement, from Highway 530, is exactly 21 miles to Slide Lake Trailhead. And then from Slide Lake Trailhead to the trailheads beyond, you can no longer get there in most vehicles because somebody went and cut the roads. So I'm asking you, pressure your local government or whoever you know to get this place back on the radar to get the road repaired. I mean, we owe it to our children, our grandchildren, and great-grandchildren to be able to enjoy what Skagit County has to offer. And we shouldn't let somebody that sits behind a desk decide the fate of an entire ecosystem for whatever rhymes or reasons. You know, I don't know if it's funding or lack of manpower, but we need something to be done, because this is not going to last another couple years. There's no way this road's going to last. So, sorry to get on my soapbox. I'm going to get off because I've got another 15 miles of this logging road left. Here you go. Here's another example. Random trees in the road. And I hate to post a negative YouTube video. That's never been my goal, but this is something that needs attention. For me, it's a very personal matter because I have enjoyed this place since I was invited up here. in 2009 when I moved to Washington, and since then I've been taking family members, I've been taking friends. I take my pack goats up here. This place is amazing. It's amazing, and anybody, you'll never see a bad review about this place. And if you do, they were probably lying. So, peace out. Enjoy your weekend. Get out on the trails, guys. One of the things too that I enjoy doing, and I just saw it today with another dad, so it brought back really good memories. But when my daughter was an infant and a toddler, I used to carry her on my back in one of those Gregor kid backpacks, you know, to show. And I'll attach some photos and videos of the different areas of this system up here to show you how pretty and beautiful this place is. Great fishing up here, great hiking. If you're into hunting, there's great hunting. You'll have to get out of your vehicle. It's not a road hunt. And just tons of things. There's so many outdoor things to do here. It's your imagination that will keep you at bay. So I'll attach some quick videos and some photos of just the different adventures throughout the years that I've had up there, just to kind of showcase the beauty of the place and how it's one of those places you want to pass on to somebody else. It's too good up here not to share it. So look at the pictures, judge for yourself, and enjoy the rest of your weekend. Today's the day. Today is the day. I want to do a big shout out to my wife for putting up with this hike. I've been trying to get to this location for 10 years between deployments, people backing out on me, and blowdowns and storms. I haven't been able to get here. But today is the day. 13 years after I promised myself I would get up here. I am here. This is a eureka moment for me. Words can't describe how I'm feeling. That and I'm completely out of breath. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, this is beauty. This is beauty. Honestly, the camera is doing this no justice whatsoever. 5 miles in. Got 3/4 of a mile to go to one of the lakes we're headed to. After that, another mile to the second lake, and then I'm going to identify the access to the lakes that have the grayling and the golden trout. Mark those up, and then see if I can find somebody that's willing to do an overnighter to gain access to those. It's 80-something degrees today, but down here in this valley we're about 50, 55 maybe tops. It feels wonderful to be along this creek. As soon as we get away from it out to the lake, we'll get hit with that full wave of heat here.